I promise that I'm in no way trying to brag, boast, or anything, but I want people to understand something. See, you do create what happens in your next life more than you do in this one. So if you're a badass or you're a crazy maniac killer who wants to do that, don't do it in a physical expression, because your karma will eat you alive the next life, the next probably 20 lives, and all your families, and all your whatever, everything will be affected. The next world will be affected by you. Like, a world of people and beings will be affected by you, so that your karma can be worked out. And you don't want that to happen if you really, really understand it on a deep level. So what you do is, if you are this madman, or we're leading up to that point right now, what I need you to do is use the great things we have, such as technology, and exercise them in that way. Do them as a movie and express it, but at the same time, find your belief system and start understanding what really is God. Like, don't go killing other people or other things thinking that you have the right to do it. No living thing deserves to be killed. Most people that live a farming life of cows or whatever come back as a cow, so they can understand that karmic thing. If they're really horrible to a whole bunch of things, they'll go through all those lives and experience it before they do their next life, and their next life, and their next life, and the next life, until you become totally awakened and you realize that you can create everything. So, from the lowest of the low, let's help people who have mental, mental incapabilities, and explain to them that they put this on themselves so they could understand making fun of somebody who was like that, or treating things like that. Like, sometimes that happens to people because they want to work out their karma, and they want to do it in the most, like, they'll say something, like, I'm putting this in the words, they'll express it in a way where, I want to work this karma out by, being a disfigured, hard whatever. Let me experience a little bit of life and then take it away. Or, let me be this old and harm the mother so she understands it, and then creates a whole civilization around that in order to supply that scenario. Everything that works up to that has to happen again. Everything that works, like the creation of those two people in your next life, you're going to create any scenario of multiple things. You could be a speck of dust because you have no clue when you die, or you could come back as a whatever. But in order to come back as that or whatever, a whole civilization has to be constructed in idea and form. So then it has to re-explain itself all over again, like we're trying to do with so-called history, which is a mystery, because it's a myth of history. That's all it is. Seriously. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, express your negative things in a positive way so that it can not harm others, but help others learn. I love you. Peace.